These three contestants are about to play the most exciting game of their lives. Ken Ing won $12,000 in our last game and is today's returning champion. But Rose Tambazi plans to replace Ken and win today. And Mark de Dubouvet has his own goal, and that's ending up as the new champ. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tomarken.
Thank you, Rod and Roddy, and welcome to Press Your Luck, the most competitive game in television, where you can win a bundle, or you can also lose your shirt. And now, let's meet the players who will be pressing their luck today, starting with our returning champion, Ken. How are you, Ken?
I'm doing great, Peter.
$12,000 richer.
Yes, definitely.
Now, I understand that you're into backpacking.
Yes.
What distances and what heights have you backpacked?
Well, after high school, I was very ambitious. I went to Europe for 3 months and backpacked, covered about 1,400 miles.
Well done. Well, I tell you, $12,000 will buy a lot of backpacking equipment.
I hope so.
Good luck to you, Ken.
Thank you.
And let's find out about Rose, our second player. Rose, I understand that you came to California a few years back. What'd you come for?
Well, actually, a few years back, I came to California because I heard all the rich men were here. Obviously, they're not. But since Ken here has won $12,000, I may go home with Ken.
So you came looking for a rich husband?
Yes.
A couple days on this show, they'll be lined up, Rose,
So
believe me.
I'm pressing my luck because I can't find luck.
Okay, Rose. And let's find out about Mark, our third player.
How you doing, Peter?
Mark, you are in, now, something about a mortuary, Mark? Explain that to me.
Well, I'm a student, and it happens to be a pretty good job because it tends to be very quiet there, and I get a lot of studying done.
Is it uplifting?
Uplifting, not quite.
Not quite. All right. Everybody ready? Because I've got 4 questions, and your correct answers will earn you spins at the big Press Your Luck game board. Of course, the more spins you have, the more money you can win. Because as you know, our board is virtually loaded with thousands of dollars in cash and terrific prizes. And every time you stop the board like this, stop, you'll win money like I did, $2,000. However, you can also hit a whammy. If you do that, he drops your total right back to 0. So you want to avoid him at all costs. Are you all ready to press your luck?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right. Here comes the first question. I suppose it's no surprise that McDonald's is the #1 fast food chain in America. What's second? Mark?
I'd say Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, Mark says. If you're right, Mark, you'll get 3 spins. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Mark's answer and 2 others to Ken and Rose. If they're right, they'll pick up a spin apiece. Is the correct answer Jack in the Box, Wendy's, or Burger King? Ken?
I'm going to say Burger King.
Ken is going to go with Burger King. Let's go over to Rose and see what she has to say.
I'm going to say Burger King.
You're going to say Burger King. Well, the #2 fast food chain in America is Burger King. Yay! Absolutely right. Ken and Rose each pick up a spin and go to 1, and Mark stays at 0. But Mark is a long way to go here. We got our second question. If there are 4 sticks of butter to a pound, how many tablespoons are there in a stick of butter? Ken.
16.
16, says Ken. All right, is the correct answer 16, 6, or 8? Rose?
16.
16, says Rose. And we'll go over to Mark. What do you think, Mortician?
I'd say 8.
You'd say 8, and you'd be ever so right. There are 8. In fact, they're right on the wrapper of butter. It has it all marked off for people like me who could never figure it out. All right, Mark, you pick up a spin, so you go to 1. We're all even. Here's our third question. The legendary Haida Abramovitz is often referred to as that little tramp by what popular comic? Ken.
Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie, says Ken. All right, is the correct answer Little Orphan Annie, Johnny Carson, or Joan Rivers? Rose?
Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie, says Rose. We'll go over to Mark.
Orphan Annie.
You're going to go for Little Orphan Annie? Well, the comic is Joan Rivers.
Oh.
Little Orphan Annie? Little Orphan Annie isn't a real person. Yeah. She's nice, but... All right, nobody picks up any spins. We're going to try our 4th question, see if you guys can get out of the rut of 1 spin apiece. You ready? They say the Hispanic vote will be crucial in the next election. What state has the largest Hispanic vote? Mark.
Texas.
Mark says Texas. All right, is the correct answer Texas, Arizona, or California? Ken?
I'll say California.
Ken will say California. Let's go over to Rose and see.
California.
Rose says California. Well, the state with the highest Hispanic vote is California. Indeed. That was our last question. Ken winds up with 2 spins, and Rose winds up with 2 spins, and Mark stays with 1. Just a moment, players, you'll have a chance to convert your spins into dollars at the exciting Press Your Luck game board right after this. Players, as you can see, there are prizes, surprises, and over $13,000 in cash up there, and a few whammies on that game board. One of the surprises is when we left that round, they almost knocked me out of the box here. I fell off the podium. Well, each spin, remember, you can bring up to $1,200 to your total, and that's important because the player who ends this round on top plays last in the final round, and that is a big advantage. Remember, you can pass your remaining spins if you're afraid of the whammy, and everything is at stake each time you spin. 4 whammies put you out of the game, so you want to be very careful. The player with the fewest spins is Mark, and you have the distinction of playing first. Mark, with 1 spin and no dollars, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Here we go. Press your luck.
And stop.
Stop at a motorbike, Mark. Well done. And it's worth $778, Mark. Well done on your one and only spin. We'll go over to Ken and Rose. They're tied, so we go to the player to my furthest left. That's Ken. 2 spins, no dollars. Are you ready? Here we go.
Come on, big bucks. Stop.
Oh, that's not big bucks, Ken. That's not big bucks, as you well know. All right, Ken, he eliminated 1 spin for you. Still have no dollars. We'll go with 1 more spin. You ready to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Press my luck. Come on, big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $500, Ken. Well done. Now we'll go over to Rose. 2 spins, no dollars. Rose has just been warming up. Are you ready?
Money.
Here we There's no husbands up there.
Stop.
But there's money and there's a sleeper sofa.
Oh,
All right, Rose. The sleeper sofa valued at $729.
Okay.
Well done. 1 more spin. You are in 2nd place. Press your luck or pass.
Press my luck.
Press your luck. Okay.
Stop.
Stop at $350. Rose, well done. That leaves us with Ken at $500, Mark at $778, and Rose, you're the leader with $1,079, which, as you know, is a big advantage. We'll be right back with more questions, spins, prizes, and surprises right after this.
Unpredictable.
He is going to blow up a standard inner tube until it explodes.
Unbelievable.
Well, we're home tonight.
Unforgettable.
Are you an actor? No. Boy, that sure isn't the voice for it, is it?
The legends live on. Buzz till dawn. Weeknight starting at 2 a.m. when you're up again one too many times.
Makes you feel kind of stodgy, doesn't it?
Only on Buzzer. Let's play.
Players, I've got 4 more questions, and that translates to 4 more opportunities to earn some spins. And the player with the most money at the end of this round takes what they've won home today and gets to come back tomorrow. All right? Are you all ready? Here comes your first question. Most Americans say this is their favorite color. What is it? Ken.
Red.
Ken says red. If he is right, he'll pick up 3 spins. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Ken's answer and 2 others to Rose and Mark. If they're right, they'll pick up a spin apiece. Is the correct answer red, blue, or green, Rose?
Since I'm wearing red, I have to say red.
You have to go along and say red. Okay, Rose says red. Mark, what do you have to say about this?
Oh, I'll be different with blue.
You will be different with blue. Well, America's favorite color is blue. And Mark, you were right to be different. That's Ken and Rose, nothing. Mark picks up a spin. All right, here we go to our second question. What legendary blonde movie queen said, "I used to be Snow White, but I drifted"? Mark?
Mae West.
Mark says Mae West. All right. Is the correct answer Mae West, Marilyn Monroe, or Jean Harlow? Ken?
I'll say Jean Harlow.
Ken will say Jean Harlow. And Rose, what do you have to say?
Jean Harlow.
Jean Harlow. Well, that movie queen was Mae West. Mark, 2 for 2. Ken and Rose stay at zip. Mark picks up a big 3 spins and now has 4. Here's our third question. If a piece of meat is tough, it's probably because it just naturally doesn't have enough what in it? Mark?
Fat.
Mark says fat. Is the correct answer fat, water, or fiber, Ken?
Fat.
Ken says fat, and we'll go over to Rose and see what she says.
Fat.
fat? Well, the correct answer is fat, indeed. Okay. Ken goes to 3, and Ken picks up 1. I'm sorry, Rose picks up 1, and Mark goes to 7. Who buzzed in? Mark buzzed in, so he picks up and goes to 7. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can keep track here. They're trying to lose me. Doesn't take much. Here's our 4th and final question. Marie Osmond says the happiest moment of her life was when she became a what? Mark?
Wife.
A wife, says Mark. Is the correct answer wife, mother, or TV star? Ken?
I'm going to say mother.
You are going to say mother, and let's find out what Rose is going to say. Rose is going to say mother. Well, the happiest moment of Marie Osmond's life was when she became a mother. Of course. That was our 4th and final question. Ken adds some spins, and his total goes to 2. Rose's total goes to 2, and Mark stays at 7. All our players will be taking those spins to the big board. Decide who the winner will be on Press Your Luck right after this word.
Rayburn.
Hello there.
Dawson.
Survey said.
The Long Mike.
That is absolutely correct.
The Longer Kiss.
I gotten aroused.
2 originals, 2 hours.
The lunatics have taken over the asylum, huh?
Match Game and Family Feud together again. Weekdays at 10, only on Buzzer. Let's play.
Thank you, and now, players, as you can see clearly, you can win a bundle on Press Your Luck because there's over $50,000 in cash up there just waiting to be won. Let me repeat that, $50,000, all right? But also, don't forget the whammy, because he'll take away all your money if he has a chance. He's that kind of a demon. All right, let's take a look at the monies. We have got Ken at $500. Mark has $778. And Rose, you wound up with the highest total in round 1, $1,079. And you know what that means. It means you will be the last player to play your spins in this, the final round. And that really gives you an advantage, which you'll see as the game progresses. All right? The player with the least amount of money is Ken, who has 1 whammy, 2 spins, and $500. That means you're first to Press Your Luck, Ken. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
No whammies.
$500, no
Big
whammies.
bucks. Come on.
Got the whammies out of our
Big
system.
money. Stop.
At Freeport, a nice place to stop a trip for 2 in Freeport. $2,125, Ken. 1 spin, and you're now gone from 3rd place to 1st place. $2,625, about $1,500 more than Rose. 1 spin left. Press your luck or pass it to Rose.
Press my luck.
You're going to press it. All right.
Come on, big money, no whammies.
No
Stop.
changing of mind. Okay, we stopped at a sailboat.
All right.
Use it to go on your trip. Sailboat has a value of $1,379, Ken. Well done. That brings you up to $4,004. Well into 1st place, we go over to Mark, who has $778. No whammies. In fact, there's only 1 whammy up there. An unusual situation. Bear that in mind. 7 spins. Mark, are you ready?
Come on, big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $1,500. Not too shabby, Mark. $2,278. 6 spins left. Press your luck or pass those spins to Ken.
I'll press my luck.
You're going to press it. I had that feeling, Mark.
Stop.
Stop. $800. All right, Mark. Brings you up to $3,078. No whammies. I know you're not scared stiff of the whammy, given your work in a mortuary. I had to throw that in, Mark. You know that. 5 spins, $3,078. What do you want to do?
I'm going to press my luck
I figured as much, Mark.
And stop.
Stop at $1,400. Now, going to take another look, Mark. $4,478. Ken has $4,004. You've got over $400 more than Ken. 4 spins left. Press your luck or pass.
I'll press it.
Gonna press it. Wow, no whammies, are actually only 1. That's not many.
Stop.
Uh-oh. Had to come out. Mark, he reared his ugly head and nailed you. You had all the money, now you got none of it. So you have 3 spins left, 1 whammy, so you've got some spins to pick up some more dollars. You ready to go?
Press it.
Can't win in 3rd place.
Come on, big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $750, Mark. Put you back in the chips. 2 spins left, 3rd place. You want to get into 2nd place before you think about passing. Strategy.
I'm going to press my luck.
I figured as much.
And stop.
Stop. Wow. The hex is on.
Get it, Frank. Get it,
A money-eating dog. All right, Mark, no dollars, one spin, 2 whammies. You still got a spin that you can pick up some money with. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try it.
I figured. Here we go. We need some money. Stop at $2,500. All right, Mark. With one spin, you've catapulted yourself into second place. $2,500. Ken has $4,004. Now we go over to Rose, who's looking for more money and a husband. $1,079, 2 spins. Here we go, Rose.
Stop.
Stop. Oh! Somebody give him the hook. I don't think that's what you had in mind, is it, Rose?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, Rose, you are in a pickle, as we'll say. We have one spin left. You have no dollars. Ken has got $4,004. You're going to have to pick up at least, well, you're going to have to pick up $4,000 on a spin or $5,000 to win or anything that creates another spin for you to stick around for us. Otherwise, Ken's going to win this game. Are you ready? With your one spin?
Yes.
All right, here we go for the game winner, Ken and Rose.
Stop.
Stop at Hong Kong, and that is not enough. That means that Ken is the champion for today with $4,004. Well done, Ken. Congratulations. We'll be right back to find out exactly what you've won right after this message.
Trivia questions and a game of chance for big bucks or bust. Does it get any better? We don't know. Stay tuned to the Press Your Luck Mini Marathon to find out.
All right, guess what? We are back with today's big Press Your Luck champion. And Ken, I believe it is your second consecutive win. Congratulations, Ken. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have Rod Roddy tell you exactly what you've won. Rod?
I certainly will, Peter. Ken, we'll jet you and your companion round-trip coach from Los Angeles to the Bahamas for a 6-night stay, modified American plan at the Holiday Inn Freeport. A wide variety of water sports, entertainment, and culinary delights await visitors at the Holiday Inn on the oceanfront in Freeport, Grand Bahama Island, and a sailboat from AMF Golf Course. The Sunfish sailboat, approximately 14 feet long, it holds between 2 and 4 crew members, lightweight enough to be car-top carried. Those prizes totaling $3,504, combined with the $500 in cash you've won today and the $12,000 in cash and prizes you previously won, gives you a grand total, Ken, of $16,004. Congratulations!
Congratulations, $16,004. Last time it was $12,000. That $4 figure, you probably want to next time just round that off to your normal $18,000, $20,000. Well done. That'll buy a lot of backpacking equipment. And for Rose and Mark, Rose, I expect you to get back to us and let us know when you're going to get married, because you're going to get thousands of calls, I'm sure. All right, you promise?
Yeah.
We've got some nice gifts for you. I thank you for playing. And Mark, I'm sure everyone at the office watched. Well, almost everyone.
I'm sure excited them all.
I want to thank you for being on Press Your Luck. You're both great contestants. And Ken, we're going to be seeing you next time, right? Tomorrow?
Right.
And until then, remember, the Whammy's one bloke who will render you broke. This is Peter Tamarkin saying so long for Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.
Here's what we have for our departing contestants. The Presto Fry Daddy Deep Fryer. The family-sized easy fryer. Easy to use, easy to clean, easy to store. The Fry Daddy Deep Fryer from Presto. Plus Kiko Man, America's popular soy and teriyaki sauces. Enhances the flavor of all kinds of dishes. For that special flair and quality, it's Kiko Man. And infants only, toddlers only, boys only, girls only. Dress your child the only way in smart-looking styles designed for kids only. Also, Success Boil and Bag Rice. Perfect every time. Once you've tasted Success, nothing else will do. And introducing new flare-trim decorative borders for painted walls. Now you can turn any painted room into a showcase inexpensively. Plus, Cordite waste bags give you strength plus economy for all your cleanup jobs. Cordite, we make strength a bargain. Leathers Company presentation.